The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
LaShawn McCoy, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
No good.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking deep now for McCoy. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He's got Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
2 yards.
That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the Cardinals' 19-yard
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Again, they'll throw with Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
10 at the 10-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. Flush to his right. This is caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
6-0.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
That's
down.
going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
A loss of 1 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LaShawn McCoy there to make the grab. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now.
The kick is blocked and no good. That ties the 6.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Dre. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
And inches at the 37-yard line.
Jet sweep. Here's Fitzgerald. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
3rd down.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
From the gun, it's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Bucs have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Dan Arnold, and it's 3rd and short.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Blake. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the gun, Murray going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Murray's
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. On the return, Isabella. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. They'll roll him out right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They do go for it. It's Murray buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. The drive starts with a completion left side. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. LaShawn McCoy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Right down the throat.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Buccaneers 27.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick 6. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Murray now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Not much there, only a yard. Here's Murray from midfield. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, they've entered.